Hello, welcome back to Dragon Valor. So last time we started the game. We did what is this? I think this was the Border Fortress. So we're making our way into the second route of the game. The entire first chapter is almost entirely going to be the same until we get to the castle. But anyways, yeah. Let's move on. We cannot go back to the shop. Yeah, I think if we took the other path, we could actually go back to the shop because I think it's supposed to be that gray building between. I don't know. I don't know where the shops are. I don't think the actual locations on the map mean a whole lot. Anyways, let's get into the city. Back here and get some money. And a pendant. 1 extra health. It's always nice. And I will leave the magic. Although I'm probably not going to use much until I get healing. Don't need the health. Remember the controls again. That is really good to get. Which is at, it's not the right button. Which it is at 80 strength. As I think I explained before, during the first route when I did all this stuff the first time, the way the leveling works is based on usage. I don't remember if they will drop stuff that gives you health. I don't think they do. But as you kill enemies with physical attacks, they will drop those gems that give attack power. I forget what the item is called that gives you magic. But as you kill enemies with magic, you get magic. Yeah. We are mostly going to be getting gems. You also cannot carry around any consumables. That's also part of the reason why we will not be getting any magic, because I can't just go through my magic. Enemies will sometimes drop healing potions, but it is mostly pretty random, so you can't really rely too heavily on that. The enemies also will respawn when you change areas. When you go back and when you leave and come back into a transition, so I can come back and fight those orcs again and the will-o-wisps. Any room, actually I can't, but any room with the will-o-wisps are really good for grinding up because they are really easy to kill. So I might as well have gotten the health because I can't go back. Wait. Maybe I can? No. Okay. Yeah, so I should have just got that health and magic and topped off the missing 1 point. These are the mines that, the mine spell will place down. I don't particularly care for the spell. Just get close and swing at them. You can also kind of trigger them and jump over them, but you're more likely to get hit. Just be very cautious and swing at them. Okay, there's a screen transition there. Pretty sure there's health somewhere right there. Okay, so I'd like to... You have a little time after clearing an area to run around, so I'd like to do that. I think he can also interrupt my combo. That will refill my magic. It's infinite okay, I got that just in time. Yeah, that'll give me infinite magic, but it also refills your magic. Aha, I thought it might be you. You're so strong, I knew you'd make it. Heh, thanks for saving me again. The place is in shambles. What happened here? The Azale Knights roughed things up a bit when they came searching for you. But don't worry, no one's blaming you or anything. As long as I get the dragon, I don't care who gets inconvenienced. But you did rescue me. That was only a coincidence. Well, whatever. How about some refreshments? I owe you that, at least. Well, You're in a hurry to get to the castle, right? If you come with me, I'll show you a shortcut. Alright, but I can't stay for long. Sure, that's fine with me. Sorry about the mess. It's all my work stuff. You're an inventor, right? Wow, you remembered. Yes, my father and I invented many things together here, but now there's only me. What happened to him? He refused to make a new weapon they wanted, so he was executed. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's okay. His credo was to only make things that brought happiness to people. So I'm proud of him for sticking to his principles. But sometimes I do get a bit lonely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sadden you with my story. I'll go make some tea. Now where did I put that tea I just bought? So where is this shortcut to the castle? Huh? But what about the tea? Where is it? Well, there's an underground passage that runs near the plaza. It'll be safer. I see. Hey, what about the tea? I'll take a rain check. But refreshments always taste better after a good day's work is done. Oh, of course. Then I'll prepare a little something for when you return. And Carolina, I'll be sure to avenge your father along with my sister. Okay. Alright, let's save. So now we get another, a choice of path. We can either take the underground passage or completely ignore what she said and just go straight to the castle. Let's shop. Although I don't think I'll be getting anything in this shop. Come on in, I've got lots to sell today. Yeah, I don't need any of that. You want to buy something? No thanks. Oh, that's too bad. It's pretty slow around here, so stop by whenever you're around. Oh, okay, he had nothing else to say. When we had to go to the shop, they wouldn't let us progress. Okay. So yeah, we could go straight to the castle or take the underground passage. The first route I took the underground passage. I wouldn't say that this is any particularly more dangerous. It might be. I think you get the same items regardless. As I said before, and during the first route, I am following a guide mostly for later in the game when the areas get more maze-like, so I'm not spending like an hour on a single dungeon. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure we get the same stuff. So since I did the underground passage on my first route, I will do the road this time. Yeah. It doesn't change anything that happens with Carolina. If you remember the first route, there's no scene where you go back to her. I don't think that's different in the second route either. But anyways, let's just go. Just ignore her advice and go straight into the castle. We're a big man. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope, there is. Cash money. I don't know how Clovis missed that. I didn't think they had that range. Yeah, usually they swing well before you get within their range. I guess with the idea that you will get in range. I'll just take that. Because as every location has been so far, I cannot come back. That is not always the case. I think what you're intended to do, or what they expect you to do, like, whatever, is to use the mind spell. Yeah. I will not be doing that. Just take a swing at it. It's also free. Just, once you swing, stay there. If you try to move, even just turning around, for some reason, that can get you hit. I don't know why. Your hitbox changes or something. Oh, also, don't get the mushrooms. They are damaging. It's not poison or anything like that, thankfully, but it's straight up damage. Surely they will not put them in our path later. Surely. Like that should have been more max health. Usually hitting one mine will trigger another one. Also be careful about double swinging, because that also changes your hitbox. That doesn't look like a Cerberus to me, that looks like a regular dog. Alright, we're getting a lot of strength. Don't think these guys can interrupt our combo. But while they're flashing, they are invulnerable, and we will, hello there. And we will bounce off of them when we swing. I think that getting that will end the... Healing magic level 1 gained. HP can be regenerated. Wow, that just keeps going. Okay, then. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Oh, I didn't even check. We're up to 89 strength, so each gem is worth 9 strength. That's quite a bit. Alright, let's save. And it does not remember the slot that we have selected, so I need to keep that in mind. Okay. So I believe this also changes depending on which route you took. So if I took the underground passage, I would have a different starting point in the castle. And you can't go back to the other starting route, if that makes sense. Probably not. So the route that I took, I don't think I can go into the basement, which is where you come out of from the underground passage. And from taking the underground passage, I cannot come to the outside entrance that I'm going to be going in through here. Yeah. I saw that cash money, and I see that also cash money. Oh, there's money. Yeah, always check behind stuff. They are really tricky with the camera because you can't see things. You see there's been money behind... Oh, I'm not going to pick that up yet. Yeah, you can see there's been money behind the trees, and we can see that because of how thin they are. But yeah, check behind everything you can. Also, don't rush in after you break a crate, because they often have... Not often, they sometimes have mushrooms in them. Out for the arrows. I'm pretty sure you cannot defend against the arrows. Right then. I think something spawned somewhere? Oh, the key. Alright. I saw that. A mask. I think that's another sellable. I don't remember if I explained that. I know I did my first playthrough. The wine, the mask, the tiara, these are sellable. You can also buy them at different shops. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. You will... Alright then. You will not always get a shop that has a better deal than what you bought it for. So... it pays to just know. That's also another reason why I'm following the guide. Better money management. That's not overly important. The first time I played through this, I did not follow a guide at all. Other than to know where to do the routes. But that was also after playing through the first route entirely. Assuming you are a sane person, you will explore everywhere the first time you play a game like this. So you will... There's just a mushroom in there. So you will find the first route. So yeah, over here is where we would come out at from the underground passage path. We come out from the basement, and we would not be able to go out into the courtyard. Just like right now, we cannot go into the basement. So, over here it doesn't hurt to actually step in here. Over here is where we enter the first route. I don't think there's actually anything over here. I don't think it'll trigger just walking over here either, but I'm not going to risk that. There shouldn't be anything over here. It's like the queen or the princess. I think she's the princess. I don't know. She becomes the queen. Anyways, that's not important. We're not going to talk to her, because that would be the first route. And that's not what we want this time. To get the alternate route, you basically just ignore people. That took a moment. That looked like I cut his arrow out of the air, and I don't think that's a thing you can do. Okay, I don't need either of those. Oh, another sellable item. And a lithograph. Can I go back and get that one magic point? Sad. I didn't think you would get this far. Huh? That means my henchmen were defeated. Useless idiots. Don't fool yourself because I, Volif, can't be so easily defeated like them. Aren't I a fearsome sight? Surrender and I'll let you live as one of my henchmen. Hey, where's the dragon? What? Think you can scare an answer out of Volif, chief of the Azale Knights? Ha! I'll show you the power of the mighty Volif. So this is a pretty easy fight, from what I remember. I don't remember the fight too well, but it's a pretty easy fight. Yeah, you want to get him to charge at you. Then just jump over him. I don't think he has a ranged attack. I think I'm thinking of another fight that's just as easy, but it has a ranged attack that is also easy to avoid. This guy's kind of a joke character. The super exaggerated dumb face, I guess. Could have been a tip-off. Okay, yeah, that's why you don't want to be near him, because he tries to do, I guess, a long-range melee? That makes sense. So, you feel like talking now? You want the dragon? It's in that tower over there. Now's the chance. Run, Volif, run! Ha ha ha. Idiot, I've never seen a dragon in this castle before. Well then, what's in that tower? It's Raymoon's research lab. It's surrounded by monsters. What's it to you? Hey, I know what you're doing. You won't get any information from me. Well, your mistake was not to kill me when you had the chance. If I see you again, I'll kill you for sure. Hope the alchemist will be more intelligible than that muscle-bound fool. Alright. Just the tower. Do I have time for the tower? I think I have time for the tower. Maybe. The first chapter is fairly short. Alright, let's go to the tower. I do remember the boss of the tower being obnoxious. But I also remember not having any trouble at all the last time I did this. So we'll find out. Wait. Always check the start behind where the camera is at. If I wanted to farm up, probably gems. Although I probably will not be able to come back. Like every other place that's had, Will-O-Wisps, I've not been able to come back. I will say that there's absolutely no reason to grind. You do not need to grind. Maybe if you're lost somewhere and you keep replaying rooms, you'll get extra stats, but you absolutely do not need to do that. Okay. Right, and I actually remember this time, to actually flip the lever, you do not just press the button, you hold down the button, and then press a direction. And what I want is all but yellow? Yes. And this will just save a little time, knowing that ahead of time. I think I saw something back here. Yes, I did. A single coin. I think there is one lever somewhere in the game, near the end, that you can actually push forward and back. What was that maneuver? You can actually push forward and back, but there's no indication of that. Most of them are left and right. Okay, so the double jump is a bit of a mistake. You cannot defend against the gas. And as you saw, the thing decided to turn invulnerable in the middle of my combo. And there it did it again. That's another thing to, mostly it happens to boss-type enemies, or just the stronger kinds, I guess. I am going to go ahead and take both of these. I don't need that health, but I'm going to take it. You're the Dragon Valor who defeated my demons. Ha, it must have been your sword. You're Raymoon? None other. The dragon? Where is it? What good will that information do you? Since you're about to die... Sure I am, you shredder knockoff. Shoot! 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 I feel like that shouldn't have hit me. He likes to throw bombs. He is a pain. Shoot! Shoot! He cannot infinitely throw them. He does technically have a limited amount. He will go to one of the cabinets to restock. Like this. That's supposed to be your opening, but that's slow. He charges at you to do a melee, but he'll randomly not do that and throw a grenade. Like that, like he's constantly been doing. And apparently he can interrupt my combo as well. He is obnoxious. He's not... The first time I fought him, he was significantly worse. But I also didn't learn the evasive maneuver then. What was that? Just chain swing and then interrupt me? Dude. Take your lumps. Defense magic level 1 gained. Temporarily increased defense. Also increases weapon range. No, this can't be. Where's the dragon? Tell me and I'll put you out of your misery. This isn't possible. I can't lose after partaking of his power. It can't be. This can't be true. Lord Dragon, give me your strength once again. So west it is, then. Ha ha ha. I've got you now, Dragon. I'm coming for you. That will never happen again. Ever. Your sword will never point you in the direction you need to go beyond that. It is also nighttime now, for reasons. Because you've been here all day. Alright. Well, that's going to be the end of this part, because I am at time. I'm over time. I'm maybe visiting the shop again. Every chance I have to visit a shop, even if I don't need anything, I'm going to go. Because they may say something. But anyways, yeah. We will end this here. And pick this up here next time. And finish off Chapter 1. But yeah, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.